All right. Welcome, my spoiler alert friends. So it's the moment you've all been waiting for. So I'm doing the live reaction video. We'll see how this goes. I've never done this before. Due to copyright issues, I won't be able to like do where it's like the screen and the screen and you can see me and watch it at the same time. But you will be able to listen. So hope you enjoy that. If you don't have access to Crunchyroll and seeing the dubbed episodes, but I'm excited, so bear with me. Hopefully, we don't have any technical difficulties or things like that. Or if you hear some sounds, that's just the life of being a dad and husband. So, yeah, I'm just going to get this thing going. And thanks for joining me.
I told you not to get up. You could die. Stop! You're the worst patient. We're not supposed to let you leave your room.
Shut up! Make me fight you and I'll be even more likely to drop dead.
Why you have to be so stubborn about everything, dude? There's nothing you can do to help right now.
Did you hear a word Zero said?
I'll tell you, Kay, but you gotta stay calm. Todoroki's burned bad, and Mr. Aizawa has some serious injuries, but they'll both pull through. Everyone else has regained consciousness except... The doctor said Midoriya hasn't shown any signs of waking up.
You want a...
That bastard! If he dies, I'll kill him!
This is the new dude I was mentioning before. I don't know who this is. Using that black whip. Oh, is that a chick? I think that's a girl. This show is so tight. I think Kacchan recognizes the gravity if he doesn't wake up, what that means for the world. And he also, that's his boy, secretly, deep down.
Fear not, citizens. Hope has arrived. Because I am here.
Oh my, it's a goofball.
Flashfire
beast.
fest. Shut Afraid you never stood a chance against someone of my stature.
I saw heroes every day as a kid. They were always giving speeches to the cameras. But they didn't seem real. More like people in another reality. Characters plucked from dreams.
Keiko! I know you snuck into town. You think I'm stupid? That I wouldn't find out? Start fessing up, damn it! What were you doing there? Who'd you talk to? Boy, if you sold me out!
My wings were all tingly. I thought maybe something bad was happening. But then they went back to normal. I came straight home after that. No one saw me, I swear.
Stop lying to me! You speak to no one! Don't even take a step outside!
Hey, the TV is busted.
Who the hell cares?
Wait, you're not leaving again, right?
You ever think maybe our crap would work if you found us some cash?
Apparently, my father once killed someone over an absurdly small amount of money. My mom let him hide out with her, kept him fed and out of sight. I was born pretty soon after.
Move it! How many times do I have to tell you? Don't turn your back on me. Got it?
I'm sorry.
Shouldn't have relied on Tommy's useless quirk. No. The real problem is Tommy got knocked up. If that brat had never been born, I'd still be free. God damn it!
Please just come back.
My mother and father were broken souls, but I endured them, hoping I wouldn't turn out the same way. I figured if I kept my head down when I grew up, I'd be free.
Baby, your father got caught. What should we do, Kago? He stole a car to get away, but it was slow, and he got himself arrested. By Endeavor.
Fire guy?
In that instant, fiction became reality. A hero, someone I had only seen on TV, was real. Part of my life.
They'll come. We can't stay here. They'll take us too.
Paranoia took my mother. She feared she'd be punished for harboring my father. So she took my hand, and we left the only home I knew. Unfortunately, my mother was completely unequipped for survival.
The police. They'll help.
I tried to make sure we did things right.
Kago, do what you have to. Just get us money. You're your daddy's son. If you can't do this, I don't know why you were born. What's the point of all those damn feathers, huh? Go!
If I used fierce wings, it'd be easy to steal wallets and purses. But I couldn't.
It's Tomi Takumi, right? And your son is named Kago? Your child is gifted, ma'am. He could become a great hero one day. If you accept our proposal, I can assure you that will happen. Plus, we'll provide total support for you and your family. You won't want for anything.
My family? Does it look like I have anybody else?
Right, well, accept our payout and you give up all connections to your son and start a new life. Of course, you can trust that we'll take impeccable care of him. Kago. Today he will say goodbye to that name.
You're going to complete an exclusive program that will turn you into a special hero. How's that sound? The training will be tough, though. Can you handle it?
Will I become a hero like him? The kind who stops bad people? Will I make people smile? I mean, like he did when he saved my life.
Hawks. Hello? Oh, good. Thought you died there for a minute. We're getting close.
Sorry I got to nap and you didn't.
Think nothing of it. If they hadn't sewn you up so well back at Central, you'd still be wandering the halls between life and death. Their
good,
work
he
is
recovered.
impressive. If not for them, we wouldn't have pulled off that Nomu-inspired gambit. The near-death state they put me in has taken a toll on my body, though.
I'm sorry. I'm the one who told the Safety Commission to take drastic measures because the League wouldn't be fooled by a cheap trick. Especially if that crazy doctor got his eyes on you. It worked out in the end. You looked like a corpse when I brought you to Dabi. He even had your identity verified. If it wasn't your real body, we'd both be dead. That madman believed I killed you. And then... he suggested that we preserve your body. So they could use you whenever the perfect time came. For a while, you slept in suspended animation, floating in one of their secret facilities. Luckily, I got a chance to sneak in and revive you in time for you to save the day.
Hang on.
Wow.
What was that?
Some loose threads. Time for a food revolution, brothers! Oh yeah! Latin God and his gang are taking over this whole district!
That'd be Jack Talks up.
Fiber on. Fiber fire!
That man is talking through a speaker.
Finished, Latin God! Excuse this flamboyant capture. My body's still on the mend. Thank you so much for saving me.
That's the number 3 hero for you.
Where are the local authorities? Not coming. The police have their hands full trying to chase down that load of villains who escaped from prison. And the heroes, they closed up shop as soon as the public started criticizing them. Just vanished. Because they're cowards. Who needs them? I see. Then, I'll send you some of my own sidekicks. They're angry.
Every day, more and more people stop believing that the heroes are looking out for them.
Which one?
I'll show you. I need to check something before I recover and go public again.
She skipped town.
Dear Keiko, please forgive me. These scary men came into the house and threatened me, shouting that they wanted to know about my family. I ended up telling them about you and your father. I couldn't help it. I feel so ashamed. I don't want to cause any more trouble, so I'm leaving. Please, take care of yourself. I want you to know I am very, very proud of you, son.
Keiko Takami!
Dobby must have tracked her down. I can't believe he found out so much intel. I figured if there was a leak, it came from my mom.
That's tough. Sometimes we don't like the fit of...
No. When I gave up the Takami name, I gave up my relationship with her, too. That was fine by me, but I abandoned her instead of saving her, even though I wanted to help people.
Will I make people smile? I mean, like he did when he saved my life?
This is my fault, the result of my mistakes. I actually feel relieved, though. As relieved as I can be right now. The Safety Commission is essentially out of business. And as a result, nobody's around to tell me what to do. Now there's nothing.
That's tying me down.
Don't tell your father, okay?
I've been begging to leave the house. Eventually, my mother relented and took me shopping to shut me up.
He's good enough, right? All Might's too expensive. I hope you're strong like this guy when you grow up.
Little did I know. You know, Genist, a person's true nature comes to light whenever they're cornered. Or whenever they get a taste of real freedom. That's why I think Bubai Gawara was a good guy. He backed the wrong team, sure. But at heart, he wanted to help other people. I strive to be like that.
What's the point of all those damn feathers, huh?
Yes. Yes. I
want to do what's right. Even if Dabi told the truth about the Todoroki family history, everything's different now.
So, what will you do?
Good question. There are 1,000 small fires I need to put out. First off, I've got to face my origin. By helping Endeavor. He's in trouble.
Yes, he is. Shoot, the whole hero world is.
Panic was the worst in urban areas. It would have been bad enough if the damage was just from the raids, but add to that the freed villains and confirmation that Nomu actually exist, and people were pushed over the edge. The Nomu had just been rumors, like I told Endeavor. Ever since one appeared at UA High, stories circulated. First-hand accounts and sightings spread across the country, but no one knew what to believe. Still, the stories scared people. Looking back, it's easy to see that these rumors were some of the first signs of public unease, priming citizens to expect the worst. They watched as heroes failed them repeatedly, and villains took control of the streets overnight. The strain was too much. Something had to break.
Let's grab some food and then hit the registers. We can take whatever we want in broad daylight. No holding back anymore. This is our world now.
You punks will pay!
You feeling
Only I
tough
knew
today, old
Japanese.
man? A support item.
We don't need pros!
Yeah, from now on,
We protect ourselves!
Eyewitnesses in Shinjuku say the area has been attacked by the Cider House gang. Nearby heroes, please provide assistance.
The seeds have already been sown.
Yes. In some ways, this was inevitable. When people gave up on the heroes and decided to protect themselves, they knew exactly what products to turn to. Armed civilians without training in combat against chaotic villains. These fights often resulted in horrifying collateral damage. In the days following the raid operation, such incidents became commonplace across the country.
Where were you? What took you so long? This was our home. We were minding our own business when these guys destroyed our lives. Now you show up after the damage is done? Bring them back alive?
I'll disinfect their wounds and get them to the hospital.
At the same time, heroes wavered.
Considering our failures, I have no choice but to fall on my sword.
Most were moderately successful professionals. Some were veterans who coasted on reputations from the old days, but couldn't face this new reality.
So your solution is to resign when we need help?
I'm responsible for this!
The number 9 hero, Yoroi Musha, retired.
Why quit when we need you the most? Damn it, man! That was your band!
Many followed his example. Heroes had begun resigning in droves. For so long, we took peace for granted. And now, with everything in turmoil, we have to ask ourselves, what does it mean to be a hero? As the days pass, how many of us will remain?
Oh, snap.
The anger,
Dang.
the blame for every tragedy and setback was directed at a single shattered man.
Shoto and the others will recover eventually. And somehow you also managed to evade death. Endeavor, please know I'm rooting for you.
anesthesia hasn't worn off completely. I'm still alive.
Come and dance with me in hell, won't you?
This must have been Toya's plan. He knew that I would survive the fight.
Snap out of it! Please, we'll deal with this later!
I couldn't move. It was just like before. My child was going to die in front of me. And I froze. Genus showed that Dobby was wrong about some things. But the truth about me is undeniable.
See, apparently I was a failure to my father. Before long, he gave up on me, and then I was cast aside.
Everything I did in the past has come back to haunt me and others. Even if I survived the fight, the hero I was, Endeavor, is dead. I can't fight my own son.
Hi there, Dad. I'm glad you're up. Now we can all check in on each other.
Are you all okay?
Are you crying? What the hell, Dad?
Sorry for everything. Really. I failed. And it's too late. My regret. And my guilt too. Everything. My heart is breaking.
What's this about your heart? Regret and guilt, I understand. In fact, we felt it much more than you have.
Ray, what are you doing here?
I came to talk to you about our family. And about Toya.
Well, I'm not sure what they were telling me to watch so much for, but it was a good episode. Again, I feel like it's this, we've been climaxing for so long. Now we're hitting that plateau, and then they're trying to really orient us to the world as it is right now. And again, I don't think Deku's gonna die. I think he'll wake up eventually. That foggy feeling in Endeavor's head, that's an interesting piece. Because I don't think the anesthesia is the issue right now, especially because if he's talking about being able to breathe on his own right now, he must have been intubated at some point. I don't know if the cartoon's going this deep. But anime follows real life pretty closely, so I imagine they probably are. So he was likely intubated, not breathing on his own, but I don't know.
Here's the preview.
Here's the preview.
The Todoroki family has gathered in Endeavor's hospital room to talk about Toya and every terrible thing that happened to him. For Toya, this is a history of hope and despair that are intertwined. For the rest of his family, it's a story of how a household was torn apart. Next time, the wrong way to put out a fire. Perhaps this is also the tale of a family finding new life. Go Beyond, plus Ultra!
Wow. So yeah, I'm actually interested in the next episode. I like the history episodes, you know what I mean? I think my wife likes history more than I do, but I do still like history. yeah, I don't know. It's interesting, how the wife came in, and she's like, I don't know about your heart. It's like, I don't know what dig she's trying to do. And again, I don't know I don't know all of the history behind them. What I do know, it's like, yeah, he was a tyrant of a husband. And I can see that being something that, is terrible to go through and live with. But, I guess after today's sermon on forgiveness, I'm like, just let the man ride. You can clearly see he's trying to change. He's been trying to change. It's not like he's still the same dude who's like, screw everybody else. So I don't know. It was a good episode. I think now that I've watched it, I'm like, okay, cool. I guess I was anticipating so much more in this episode that I didn't know what to expect, and that's probably why I'm not like, oh, crazy great. But I don't know. I'm glad we got more history on the number 2 hero, Hawks, and it's sad. I mean, the state he was living in as a kid is like, it was just a filthy home, no food, verbally abusive, physically abusive. It's just like not a good situation. So I'm glad, and I can relate to, I can understand. I can't relate so much, but I can understand why he was like, yo, going and training with these people is a significantly better situation for me. And yeah, I'm going to have to ride out and abandon you guys. I get it. I'm also curious. It just came to my mind, all of those prisoners were released. I don't know what level his dad was or what type of security they had him in, but I'm pretty sure a large number of villains from different varying intensities or imprisonment type settings were released. So I wonder if his dad got released and he might end up running across him. Who knows? That might be an interesting little piece they add. I don't know. I'm excited for the next episode. I'm not going to watch it right now. I'm going to go grab my wife and we're probably going to watch something else unless she decides she wants to, and that would be an extra special surprise. But thank you guys for bearing with me and going through this with me. And, you already know more is to come. Stay tuned and I'll see you guys next time.